Doopsy, 3/4 to Curda here, Tuamola and a length to go with Dancers. No change in the order as they're almost at the 600 marker. And Sophisticat 3/4 of a length on Quest for Success. Miss Doopsy on the inside, followed by No Limit. Back fifth is Curda here from Amola, and on the fence is Go with Dancers. Sophisticat will lead them as they come into the straight. A length on Quest for Success. Boss hasn't moved on Quest for Success at the moment. Oh, he has a sustained peep to the left and he goes for her now. And Quest for Success responds, but coming at her on the outside, Curda here with a molar and Miss Doopsy sticking on. They race down to the 150. Quest for Success and Miss Doopsy clear a Curda here, but Miss Doopsy beat off Quest for Success and Miss Doopsy from Quest for Success. Third Go with Dancers. Curda here was fourth. No Limit was fifth from a molar, and Sophisticat weakened to run last. Oh, I think GB thought he was home and hosed at the 375. He hadn't breathed on Quest for Success. He had a sustained peep over the left shoulder, went full bore, and really when he did, there wasn't a great deal left in the tank. And the tank was bordering on empty. 5-10 paddles from home, and she's been outgunned. Number one, Miss Doopsy, ridden by Robbie Brewer, has scored here at 840 and 360. Number four, second, Quest for Success, Glenn Boss, has returned 180. And number 12, third, Go with Dancers, ridden by Brent Stanley, has paid $7.40. Quinella, 12 even, Exacta 37.80, Daily Double in New South Wales 4 into 1, $110. The trifecta 417.20. And the first four, 1, 4, 12 and 5, $930.80. The winner, she's had 28 starts for 7 wins, 3 seconds and a third.
And she's won today, and congratulations to Wade Slinkard. And
so John Ledecky coming up to complete the line. Pretty open affair. Jugo Treese favourite ahead of Captivator. They're away. And one of the first to bounce out was Typhoon Barney down towards the inside, and Jugo Treese got away well. So did Blazing Sun, the natural front runner, over on the rails. In the early stages, John Ledecky and Ushku stay out wide. Prospero drifts back, and Consula's last near the inside. They're running up to the turn at the 1200 metres now, and Blazing Sun is being joined by Captivator on the outside. 2 lengths to Ushku, moving up into third placing around the outside. Typhoon Barney is in the centre, and just behind them is Runs On Ego down on the inside as they enter the back straight. John Ledecky wider out from Jugo Treese. They're trailed a length further back by Conchita Prospero, and the grey Magneto brought up the rear. Blazing Sun is the leader as he prepares to make the turn at the 800 by a length. Captivator second, Ushku out wide a third. Runs On Ego right behind them, followed closely by Typhoon Barney. John Ledecky's deeper out, 2 lengths away Conchita the inside of Jugo Treese, and then Prospero, and 3 lengths away last of all Magneto. Blazing Sun up the side led. Captivator's a length away. Ushku is third. John Ledecky's deeper out fourth. Runs On Ego is next. There goes Conchita starting his run, going through between horses, and next is Jugo Treese. But Blazing Sun a narrow leader. Captivator hard ridden second. Ushku third from Runs On Ego, and then Conchita as they come around the home turn. Blazing Sun giving plenty of cheek. In fact, he's kicked away by a couple of lengths around the home turn from Michelle Payne. Runs On Ego getting into second from Ushku. Captivator can't go on, and then Conchita. It's Runs On Ego after the leader. Blazing Sun. Runs On Ego's coming home the better. Blazing Sun tries to rally. Runs On Ego. Blazing Sun. They're coming to the line together. Heads are up and down. Runs On Ego. Blazing Sun. Little between them. Captivator's third, and they're followed by Ushku, Prospero, Magneto, and Conchita. Jugo Treese struggled home. Typhoon Barney weakened, and John Ledecky is last of all. Gee, this is pretty close. Runs On Ego for much of the straight looked like he was going to get to Blazing Sun, but he has kicked tremendously well, the 8-year-old on the inside, and I thought it was a little too hard to be confident one way or the other, to be quite frank. We've got Blazing Sun doing all the work in front, and on the outside Runs On Ego, and they've hit the line. And Runs On Ego might have got the bob. Oh, no, here's the winning post, and the bob's gone to the inside. Oh, it's a dead heat. It's a dead heat. That's a fitting result. A dead heat. Runs On Ego and Blazing Sun, 5 and 10, sharing the prize. It's one of those bobbing photo finishes. And one stride before it would have been a different result. Stride after it would have been the other way. So right on the line, they've absolutely split it. That's pretty fair, isn't it? 5 and 10. Dead heating. Quaddy with Runs on Ego was to pay 5,100, so we'll halve that. And with 10 Blazing Sun, it was going to pay 24,000, so half of that on each occasion. 12,000 for Blazing Sun, 2,500 roughly for Runs on Ego. Well, he led everywhere, Blazing Sun, kicked away, looked like he might have been home. Runs on Ego charged him down and shared the prize. Racing in great form, Runs on Ego. 3 wins in a row now for him. And Michelle Payne and Lonigan Millam fighting out the finish of the race. And there's the photo finish, and the judge's verdict absolutely vindicated there. Noses splitting the line together. With 3rd place going to Captivator, he might have just trained off a touch perhaps. He's a horse who, through his earlier preparations, hadn't been able to hold it together for a long time. He's done quite well to have stayed up as long as he has this time round.
And gather a steward's report about Regal Kiss from the previous race, and we will have that after this event. She didn't jump at all well and was never in contention. 4.20 for Ruralism. Secret Haze, $7. She'll be trying to do it from the back of the field. $8 in Peril. Newsflash, $8.30. Rekabars had 3 starts here for 3 wins. He's $8.40. The last start open handicap winner at Matoa, carrying 58. Dropped 6 kilos in weight. And very much like the winner of the Dermody, Raja Lane, had been carrying 56, 56, 57, dropped to 49 and went whoosh. Had been racing very well, though, in 2-year-old company. In Peril's rider, geeing the horse up, racing. In Peril away sluggishly. Voodaloo very slow, so too Secret Haze count back out the back. And Rekabars going fast with Must and Air and between them In Peril, and up there also Easy Landing and the Blue Cap. Wider still on settling down came Sportique, and then Marin Cheval, who's trapped out very wide. Over on the inside, Ruralism, followed by Newsflash, which is just getting onto heels in front, a trifle there, followed by Barnacles, Star Joe, Voodaloo, Secret Haze, and last of all is Countback at the 900. And Rekabar dashed away, led by 4 lengths to Easy Landing. 2 away, Sportique on the outside of Must and Air, then Marin Cheval 3 deep around In Peril and Ruralism. 1.5 away, Newsflash, followed by Barnacles on the inside of Star Joe. Then Voodaloo, Secret Haze is 15 lengths off the leader, and Countback whips them in at the 600, where Rekabar's making a bold bid for victory. Nolan cut the ribbons and led by 5 lengths to Easy Landing. Sportique, Marin Cheval, Must and Air's under pressure. So too In Peril. Here's Star Joe coming into it powerfully on the outside from Voodaloo, and Secret Haze is starting to track home wider out. Has plenty to offer that filly around the corner. Rekabar still 2 in front of Easy Landing. Down the outside, here's Star Joe. Voodaloo wider and Secret Haze on the extreme outside. Still Rekabar at the 150s clear. Ruralism chasing hard in second place. He's tiring Rekabar. Ruralism trying hard with Easy Landing. Rekabar's hanging on from Ruralism, and the poster's too close for the others. A great front running ride by Luke Nolan. Rekabar won by 2 lengths and makes it 4 out of 4 at Cheltenham. Ruralism second. Third in the race was Easy Landing from its stablemate Star Joe. Newsflash ran on from Voodaloo, followed home by In Peril. Countback. Secret Haze didn't come into it. From Must and Air, Marin Cheval. Sportique knocked up. Barnacles was last. Rekabar number 9 by a carber out of Hillo, Gigi. Trained by Greg Baker at Rapanyup in Victoria. Ridden by Luke Nolan, who naturally didn't claim in this listed race. Has led all of the way, number 9. Loves Cheltenham. Beats Ruralism, number 4, Paul Gatt, Tony McAvoy. And third, Easy Landing, number 5, Joe Bowditch, Mark Kavanagh. Looked like Star Joe and Secret Haze was suited by the speed, and they were going to ping. But those horses that get out wide in here today at Cheltenham, they just haven't finished off deep out. Secret Haze, she had the race run to suit, but she found the class too big. 9-4-5. Fourth was number 1 for the New South Wales pick. 4-9, 4-5 and 1. 127 and 56.
Yeah, heady ride by young Luke Nolan. Well done, Luke. And he's starting to get on the crest of a winning wave, I do believe. So that'll boost his confidence no end. 9, 4 and 5. Rose Hill Race 8 and Agincourt Express 280, 470 Masonry, 770 Masterful Lad. Go down to Top Shot number 8 at $13. And over the page to Bear Raid at $9.40. Time to go back to...
Bear Raid had very good form last preparation up in Queensland. He's had the 2 runs back now and he looked quite good in the parade, so expect him to run a good race at odds here, but I'm sticking with the favourite, Agincourt Express number 2.
Well, they're moving up well, so let's head up to the broadcast box and join Ian Craig.
Court Express. Well, we'll soon see how good a judge they are. Ready now. And they're off in the last event of the day here, and Bear Raid jumped quickly. Showzeel up looking for the lead. Agincourt Express third, followed by Masonry, Masterful Lad, Baycan Empire, Tyrrell. Then Old Top Shot, Mariah River Lad, Party Bell, and Absolute as Young Lang Syne. Showzeel got to the front as they go to the 1600 corner. In second posse, half away Agincourt Express. Bear Raid in the inside rail position, third, and fourth Tyrrell. Fifth is Masonry, and 2 lengths to Masterful Lad, Baycan Empire. A couple Mariah River Lad, Top Shot from Young Lang Syne, and Absolute is now Party Bell. Down the back of the track, Showzeel is the leader, heading to the 1200 marker. 3/4 Agincourt Express. Tyrrell wide third. Bear Raid getting a nice run fourth. Masonry is next, and Mariah River Lad, followed by Masterful Lad over on the inside, Baycan Empire. Length and a half's gap to Young Lang Syne from Top Shot and Party Bell as they start the run past the 1000 marker. And sitting where he was on Agincourt Express didn't suit the rider, and I refer to Danny Beasley, so he shot the heavily back Commodity to the front, Masonry to second. Third is Tyrrell, and fourth is now Showzeel, and then comes Bear Raid, Masterful Lad, 2.5 to Young Lang Syne, Baycan Empire. Mariah River Lad has given up the ghost from Top Shot and Party Bell. They race past the 600 marker, and Agincourt Express a half length on Masonry, getting closer with every bound. Tyrrell is third, and then comes on the outside Masterful Lad, who's made ground rather noticeably from Bear Raid into the straight, and Dan Beasley goes for home on the favourite Agincourt Express. And coming to the 300, it's a Gay Waterhouse trained Agincourt Express, about 3 lengths. Bear Raid, Masterful Lad, Masonry won't go on with it. Here's Young Lang Syne threatening the favourite Agincourt Express to the 100, taken on in earnest by Young Lang Syne. Agincourt Express and Young Lang Syne. Young Lang Syne with a pull in the weights is doing by far the better, and Young Lang Syne came away to beat Agincourt Express. Bear Raid third, then Party Bell, Masterful Lad, Top Shot, Baycan Empire, Tyrrell, Masonry knocked up and beat Mariah River Lad and Showzeel to the line. Well, a big day for Bobby Pearce. He won the fourth with Gypsy May, and he's trained Young Lang Syne to take the lasts. Number 10 is $17.40 and 4.10. Number 2 Agincourt Express $1.40 and 9 Bear Raid will be third, and the tote dividend will be $3. The time 2 minutes 1.65, 36.92 the sectional, and the winner raced by Mr. C.R. Rosendorf is by Volksrad from Calcutta. As I say, trained by a very good young mentor in Robert Pearce, and Grant Buckley, the winning rider. 10, 2, 9 and 12 as we await 5th and 6th. The Quinella
with an enormous amount of very good young and promising gallopers in his stable going into the spring, and this is right up at the head of affairs as far as the good horses are concerned. In the background it was Nevada River going up in the orange cap. We're not too far away from a start here. Quaddy with a dead heat in the previous race. 7, 3, 2 and 5. 2,554.30, and for 7, 3, 2 and 10 it was $12,012.40. Certain Something still away from the line, so too is Signor Pagolino, who's been in terrific form and up a little in grade here today. Here's Panorama Heights moving up with Signor Pagolino, and it looks like End Zone will be the last to move in, and we'll have them right to go. Here's End Zone coming up now. And the field looks set to go. Lights are flashing. They're ready. Racing in the last on the card, and a good start with Signor Pagolino, End Zone, Freedom Funds, and getting away fast Super Elegant, and Peninsula Lord down on the inside, settling. Freedom Funds leading today out by a couple of lengths here to End Zone. Signor Pagolino over on the outside, and then Peninsula Lord fourth on the rail. 1 Super Elegant well placed from Parlors, and then came Hanover. 2 lengths to Certain Something, followed by Panorama Heights and Nevada River. 2 Little Dozer, and then came well back Polish Party and Don Vermore and Rain Gauge about 3 lengths away. Freedom Funds burnt the petrol early. He leads by a length at the 600 metre marks from Signor Pagolino. Peninsula Lord hard ridden on the inside of Enzone, and then Super Elegant. Parlors is struggling under pressure. Certain Something starting to make some ground, and Hanover sneaking through on the inside, and then Little Dozer as they came to the corner. Rain Gauge has gone past 1 as they enter the bend now, and Freedom Funds is tackled wide out by Super Elegant and End Zone between them. Then Certain Something and Peninsula Lord into the straight now, and Super Elegant took the lead. Certain Something and Little Dozer over on the inside. Little Dozer's got up on the rails. Here's Rain Gauge out wide. Little Dozer in front of Rain Gauge though, nearing the line. Little Dozer, he's won it well. Little Dozer's won it from, I'd say, Rain Gauge out wide will grab second. Don Vermore's flashed home. He's up there for third with Certain Something and Super Elegant, who just wilted a little on the run. Then came Polish Party and Hanover, and back behind them were Enzone, Peninsula Lord, Panorama Heights, Nevada River, Signor Pagolino. Freedom Funds dropped right out of it to run second last, and Parlors was a bad last. Little Dozer has come through along the inside of all of them to win. Rain Gauge coming home hard on the outside. He's got second, number 5. And third might well go to, yeah, there it is, 13, Don Vermore. So in the last event, 3, 5 and 13. 3, 5 and 13. Winner Little Dozer. It was just starting to turn into almost a non-winner there at one stage, but because his record was starting to look like 21 and 2, but he's bounced back to winning form now. Been running some good races, often without a lot of luck, and he got the breaks to get through along the inside and win this afternoon. It'll return around $14.30 and $4 on Super Tab, $2.30 Rain Gauge, and $11 for Don Vermore. Super Elegant just wilted on his run as he got to the leaders at the home turn, but the 58.5 first up just.
The listed Tattersall Smile, 1,600 metres the trip. The lights are on. Off and racing now. Dashing Image off the inside left fairly. Brighter Scene was the first to ping out, and So Precise began quickly. Figurante's going forward. This man should races in the fourth, followed by Might and Goal when they settle. Dashing Image is sixth inside Vitronite and Cryptavia. A couple Swooping Eagle, Hirschberg, Doff, Classify, and JBJ is last. Heading to the 1,200 metres mark. Gee, there's some pressure on. Brighter Scene is joined by Figurante, and Might and Goal went up to make a line of 3. This man should's going to get a lovely run. He's fourth, one off the fence, and Dashing Image is fifth on the rail. A length and a half to So Precise, and 2 lengths away came Vitronite. He's racing midfield on the inside of Cryptavia, 2 to Swooping Eagle, a half to Hirschberg, 1 to JBJ, Classify, and Doff on the fences last. Might and Goal took over now, running to the 700 metres mark. Figurante to a clear second. Brighter Scene third. This man should fourth. Dashing Image next on the rails. So Precise and Cryptavia going forward. Vitronite bailed away on the fence. Swooping Eagle and Hirschberg making ground from Doff, and then Classify and JBJ. Around the bend, 450 out. Might and Goal the leader, tackled by Figurante. Brighter Scene with plenty of room on the fence if good enough. So Precise and Dashing Image, and this man should came at them, and Hirschberg and Swooping Eagle are wider out. 300 metres to go, and Little Figurante in front of So Precise. On the outside, Hirschberg, Brighter Scene and Might and Goal over towards the inside. So Precise the leader at the 100 metres mark. Hirschberg on the outsides coming after So Precise. It's So Precise and Hirschberg. Hirschberg's got level close to home, put his nose in front, and Hirschberg has beaten So Precise and Dashing Image. Close up fourth's a photo. Figurante's there with This Man Should, Swooping Eagle and JBJ. Then came Might and Goal, Brighter Scene, Vitronite, Doff, Cryptavia, and last time was Classify.
Logging